in for great deals on the trucks that are built to serve. Ram.
During Ram Truck Month, commercial customers now get $3,500 total bonus cash on the 2024 Ram 2500 and 3500 Tradesman Crew Cab.
Right now at 7, a horrific discovery made in Mid-City. What police found in an abandoned U-Haul trailer that left them with a lot of questions. Israel fires back on Iran. Was the U.S. involved? What U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken just had to say. And the Grand Prix returns to Long Beach. We're live at the high-speed 3-day event that draws thousands of racing fans every year.
Is Kcal News Mornings.
Good morning. We made it to Friday. It is April 19th. I'm Jamie Yukas.
This was a long week to get to Friday, wasn't it? I'm Ruta Shabazi. Thanks for waking up with us here on Kcal News Mornings and streaming on CBS News Los Angeles. And the weekend is here. So what will the weather be like? Let's check in with Paul. I think it's going to be nice, isn't it?
If we set the bar super low like the last 2 weekends have, it's going to be better than those 2 weekends.
Only room for improvement.
I know, right? It's like, what, 53 last Sunday? It's going to be better. It's going to be warmer. Many of you will be in the 80s again by Sunday. You're waking up this morning to widespread cloud cover. That marine layer has tripled in thickness and is up to about 2,000 feet thick. That means we're mired under the clouds, even all the way to the Inland Empire. L.A. currently 59 degrees. So a thicker marine layer means mostly cloudy skies for the majority of us all morning long, sunshine relegated to the afternoon, and it's not going to be as mild because the push from the ocean is stronger. Case in point, Pasadena. We stay cloudy through at least 10 o'clock. Sun will be out partly by 1 o'clock, mostly sunny at 4, but the afternoon will be in the 60s as opposed to the 70s and 80s. Our warmest valleys only make it up to 72 with afternoon sunshine. Inland Empire 76, Los Angeles today 68. The one exception is the desert, the Antelope Valley, 81 degrees today. The clouds are not making it to you. Weekend forecast coming up in a few minutes. Let's head out to Kalina live in Long Beach with traffic. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. So we've been moving around trying to show you a bunch of different things, and I believe the gentlemen here are being nice to me. I don't think I'm supposed to be in this area, but I'm going to give you a little peek just right now because I've learned that you shouldn't head on to this spot after the race. But for now, all of this is going to be out here and it's going to be a lot of fun. I want to get you started, though, for your day when it comes to the traffic conditions out there this morning because we do have a couple things going on. I want to start off with the closures that we're going to have for the Grand Prix here. So Shoreline Drive and Seaside Way. The closures actually started yesterday. They're going to run through Sunday, and that black little stretch that you're seeing on the map there, that's the indicator that something is off limits. We also have surface streets leading into the area that are also closed off as well. Here's an overall look at LA where you can see lots and lots of red. We do have a crash reported southbound side of the 405. It's right at Howard Hughes. That middle lane is blocked off. You can see the backup southbound, but also northbound as well. And then I do have a couple things going on, including a SIG alert in the Inland Empire. I will have more on that coming up. First, though, back to you guys.
All right, Kalina, thank you. We want to get to some developing news right now. 3 people rushed to the hospital in critical condition after a car plows right into them. Our assignment manager, Mark Liu, at the desk with details on the crash. Mark.
Yeah, Jamie, this was a horrific crash last night. Kcal got some video of the scene as they were on their way back to Van Nuys Airport at the end of the night. Right now, LAPD says this doesn't appear to be a crime at this crash, but they are still investigating the circumstances. The Nightside Assignment Desk heard this call out on the LAPD and LA City fire channels of a crash involving multiple pedestrians in the street here just after 11 last night. LAFD says they rushed paramedics here to 6th and Alvarado in the Westlake District and found 3 people all down on the street with critical injuries after apparently being struck by a car. Now, after an initial assessment and immediate life-saving medical aid at the scene, all 3 of those victims were taken lights and sirens by an ambulance to a trauma center at a nearby hospital. All 3 are listed as alive but in critical condition this morning. We don't have ages or genders on any of those victims yet. LAPD traffic investigators say the driver of the car remained on scene and has been cooperating with officers. They say it does not appear any sort of crime was committed here yet, and they made no arrests so far. However, they are continuing to gather evidence as to what caused this crash last night. That is the very latest here from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
All right, Mark, thank you.